Go on to the Cavern of Illusions. Which is this is another one that was from the indie game making contest. I end up grabbing a lot of stuff from that, it seems, because you do a game jam where the goal is to make a prototype and to make like a reasonably sized game, and then people make reasonably sized games, and then they are good for demo disc. Let's see. It's a platformer. There is teleportation. Teleportation has to be unlocked. That's about all I got out of this page. So see what happens. Controller highly recommended. Well, guess what? Yeah, all I can do is move and jump right now. I can double jump. Game decided not to tell me that. Okay, that's death. Obviously that's death. Just a little bit of like learn by experimentation. I'm in the orb now. I am the orb now. Yeah? It's a weird similarity with Out of the Hat. Having a platformer with a sort of teleportation construct involved. Like, I knew I had seen something like that. I wasn't referring to this, but yeah, it's clearly a thing that can be on people's minds. Even do the little like slowdown. Now you can line it up just right. But having a teleportation means you can do those sorts of things. And my first jump is my second jump, and then didn't give me a second jump. Because why would it? Down here. Wait, how do I want to go through this level? There's a collectible. I don't know why I don't know what that'll do, but I collected it. There's something down there. Nope. Oh. Saved. Saved it. Okay, those are geometric thingies in the background. Grr. Eat broke. Eat broke. So, like, gameplay-wise, I'm kind of enjoying this more than Out of the Hat. But Out of the Hat didn't break. So, there's that balance. Oh, I see Geometry Dude in the background. Orb. Yeah, it's like not cooperating on the jumps that much. I guess at least like it didn't soft lock that deep in. So not the end of the world. Now I'm trying to speed run it. So far, like eating my jump inputs is the biggest problem. Other than that, like, I'm a sucker for geometry, so I'm a fan of the aesthetic. Smashy, smashy. That's what it's supposed to do. Yeah, like when it's not eating jump inputs, the controls are pretty reasonable. And I guess like I was saying earlier, like how else do you handle the hat throwing thing? I guess this teleportation circle kind of an illustration of one way. Oh, there's another thing down there. Okay, so I'm not sure where to go. Maybe bonk. Maybe do that. Which now teaches me that things like that are fragile. Interesting Platform mechanic. Another orb. I skipped along the lava for a moment there, I think. I don't think that was me jumping that did it. Yeah. I was moonwalking for a moment. Have another bit of Michael Jackson going. Those orbs are a little, like, a little weird to use. Not terrible, but I'm finding it a little awkward. Blind fire. I need more boop. Okay, that was safe. That really looked like I was gonna land in lava and die, but okay. Daredevil? Daredevil moves, eh, Quark? Here's our stopping point. I get sent all the way back here, and I think I lose my diamond. I lose my diamond. It's very glowy, yes. It's a bit brighter. And I guess, like, not necessarily brighter so much as, like, higher saturation and contrast. Which is good. It makes things stand out pretty cleanly. The big advantage of high saturation. I'm just glad those orbs are a little generous with the positioning. I think I have to bounce that upwards, I think is what's going on. Yeah, like this bit of movement feels fun. It feels really enjoyable to do. That wasn't angled high enough. I kind of wish I had another checkpoint though, like right before that that last bit. Just so I don't have to do this collectible all over again. I do feel a little slow. It would be nice to just carry on a little faster. All right, give it a really high angle then. That was too high of an angle. It needs to be a high angle, but it still needs to hit the thing. And no, I don't know what the diamonds are all about. But they're a collectible, so I want them. There we go. Ugh! It reformed! I knew it would do that, but I didn't know it would do it so quickly. Meh. I guess, like, compared to Out of the Hat, this one is a bit more precision, I would say. Certainly more about movement and positioning. Whereas that felt more like it was about using your powers and abilities. Barely made that through. It's feeling a bit tighter. I couldn't, like, stop my horizontal momentum on that one. How did I get enough elevation that one time, then? That's clearly not it. Like, I do an air jump, and it just doesn't take me anywhere. I think I almost had it there. But I need to jump before I hit it and then jump immediately after I hit it to get enough elevation without hitting that. if that's even possible. I mean, I did it once, so obviously, like, it can be done. But I don't know if I'm misremembering my approach. Or do I have to do like a quick teleport? But then I have to do... I should be able to do a jump. Because just doing a jump is not getting me the vertical clearance that I need. There we go. This feels like another case, like this happens a lot in game dev, and I don't really blame anyone because it also happens a lot in web dev. Where it's like you're so close to it as a developer, you don't realize how complex something is. I don't know if that little set piece is supposed to be that difficult. I also don't know how you're supposed to do, like, that's golfing. That's precision. Yeah, it happens a lot. It happens a lot overall. And in a lot of commercial games, you end up going through enough QA that it generally gets caught. But when it's a jam game or, you know, Mario Maker sort of thing, then yeah, it doesn't have that arc. It doesn't have that that double check. Some moves and ideas that are very natural to the developer are actually very difficult or non-intuitive to a player. And this is one where, like, I know how to do it, and, like, I'm starting to fail at a maneuver that I was already doing. And, like, this is a really difficult thing to get right. Like, certainly getting it right with no QA is very, very uncommon. I don't even know how I'm supposed to do this last one. Like, conceptually, I'm not even seeing it yet. I might end up getting stuck here. Yeah, something as simple as hold this button to move faster is not always obvious if you're not told. Super Metroid? I mean, I probably should have known about that. Okay, that approach just now worked, so fine. But still. Lump. Oh, that was it. Okay. We persevered. I guess. That last bit was kind of tricky. But I guess if that's going to be your final level, as it were, then sure. Uh, so anyway, the style, the aesthetic on that, really like it. It is my jam. So there's that. I feel like the controls were a little unresponsive, given how like hardcore and difficult the design is clearly trying to be. I feel like it dropped inputs, which it probably didn't. What probably happened was I was walking off the ledge and not realizing it, which is more of a level like visual layout and hitbox kind of thing, not so much a controls thing. But again, if you're doing hardcore precision platforming, the player is going to expect that to be really clear and really readable. So that's the sort of thing that I would like clean up the design on. I completely did not intend to have that and Out of the Hat in the same week, so there's definitely a lot of comparison to be had there. I feel like Out of the Hat controlled better, but Cavern of Illusions was more interesting. I don't know. But they both approached a similar concept in distinct ways. And this one really, like, it made use of the teleportation. Like, you had to go through things and not just go around things in certain ways.